guys, what you doing? Welcome to October. Now, I want to make a few notes before I begin the game. Firstly, the notes we're going to be making are pertaining to JSRF. There have been 3 episodes of JSRF thus far. I did get a copyright notice from artists of specifically 2 songs inside of the Jet Set Radio Future archive. Those particular songs are Birthday Cake and Aisle 10. The owners of those particular songs are essentially... they didn't copyright strike the channel. They claimed the channel, which is basically saying if this is making any money, they get it, with one of them saying they don't want me to be able to show my video in Denmark, and that's okay. The point isn't to cause issue. The point is to let everybody know that I'm going to try and see October's kind of a scary game, time to play those types of games. So I'm going to take a break, see how that pans out, make sure everybody's okay. If the channel's making any money, I'm certainly happy for it to go to those artists. I love the music of JSRF, and I definitely have no issue with whatever it is that I might be making, be it exposure, be it money. I'm certainly not unhappy with that going to those particular owners in this case, but I also don't want to cause any issue with those owners. Number 2, you might hear me being a little sniffly, just having a couple of issues, so my apologies. I hope that doesn't decrease the experience, but without further ado, I say we jump in. This is Musya, specifically Musya, the classic Japanese tale of horror, and I haven't ever really played this game. Long ago, a pikeman named Imoto survived a great battle. He alone escaped defeat by fleeing to a mountain village. It's a village, the one I escaped to. Imoto started for the village, but collapsed after a few steps. That's right, he had weak knees.
Awaken, soldier. I'm Akagi, mayor of this hamlet. This is Tengumora. We're the gatekeepers of the abyss. Shizuka holds the talisman that seals the abyss. She was taken by a guard of the evil one that is locked in the abyss. Please help her.
I know why I alone survived, Akagi-san. My destiny lies within the abyss, is what it said. Tengumora Cavern, and we're actually getting, which is really cool. We haven't really seen a lot of. Okay, let's see. I understand this game is very Castlevania-like. Let's see. The walk cycle is 2 frames. Wait. Yeah, 3 frames maybe. A little odd. It's that shoulder pad up top. But it's my understanding it's very That didn't hurt me, does it? Very Castlevania-like in essence, so I'm gonna try. Okay, the fireballs are my life. Oh. Now, so the idea through Halloween, not specifically, but through October, I guess I should say, I'm looking to play games that are not necessarily scary, but it may be in the scary or horror vein. This one actually had horror in the title, so I figured that would probably do well. I can't stab up, so I just fall down. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. A little bit of a delay on the jump, is it? Maybe is that just a bad hole, or is that no? Tengumora Cavern. Okay, so holes. Okay. Oh wait, no, maybe it was. It was just death. Was it just death? It was just death. Okay, so how do you know which holes you can and you can't? Ooh, I can spin. Can I continuously do that? Yeah, I can. Can I? Oh, I can also do whatever the heck. I can moonwalk. Poke. Oh, it's a guard sneak in one direction. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'm perfectly okay with it. All right. I will say this game is I don't know if I'm okay with these. Actually, I know I'm not. The game is very difficult because it's stiff and stilted in the way that Castlevania is, but I don't feel like it pulls it off quite as much. Tengumora Cavern. I don't feel like it pulls it off quite as well. Okay. Did I just get one line of fireballs or two? Get both lines of fireballs. All right, I did good. Fireballs you see at the top are my health. I guess the shuriken or the pike or the blade pike. I don't know. I'm gonna guess that I don't know what. Does that just take life? That's all that does. Okay. I guess those are my life or lives. Got one fireball with that drink, whatever it was. Yeah, the controls are a little stiff and still fun. A little stiff and stilted. Definitely not a game I would consider easy for someone to just jump into. Considering I am a veteran of Castlevania, and this does not feel like Castlevania. Let me just... Okay, let me just here. Wait, no. Okay, fine, you can have it. Oh no. Okay, so the jumps are all... You freaking have to buy an engagement ring for these jump arcs. That is not my joke, by the way. That's someone else's. I think it's a JonTron thing. I can't remember. It may be an AVG, and I'll see if I can find it. But that's not mine. It's just a term I really like for not being able to change direction in midair. So, but yeah, this is kind of dedicated, effectively, I think this is kind of dedicated to the month of just horror-esque type games in a horror vein, maybe games that have the word horror in the title. I know that there's like a, oh, okay, so that you can't jump with these slimes on your head. I know that Horrorland is a thing, I think, which is, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that is like an R.L. Stein. Is that a bad? That's a wisp? Okay. R.L. Stein style, like Wii game. That's not the kind of stuff I'm probably going to focus on, just because I don't have a lot of that kind of stuff anyway. So you can't jump when you... Okay. This game is stupid freaking hard. But I think I finally got out of the goddamn cavern, so now maybe I get a checkpoint that says I'm still in the cavern. Okay. But yeah, so it'll be probably in that vein. That wisp just... I hope... Well, let me start from this screen, or do I have to start from the very goddamn... Okay, thank God. So it's just a game of advancing screens before anything else happens. Just poke that. Take what looks to be dynamite and get the heck out of here. One of the questions, though, one of the things that I have got on a couple of occasions that I want to try and address is... as you're playing these types of games, you'll eventually, inevitably... What the heck is this? It's an eyeball plant. Okay. Well, okay, they just grow back, whatever. What do you believe the scariest game for Halloween is? And I understand that Halloween is... What the heck are these? They're like the Medusa heads, but they spit gumballs. I don't even want to mess with that. Okay, can I have whatever this is? That looks okay. I'd love... Die... Oh, that's cool. Die keep... I don't know what it said, but I got my life back. I got my health back for it, and it killed a lot of enemies, I think. Actually, I don't think it killed anyone. I just got my health back. I'm okay with that, too, though. What is the scariest game you can play for Halloween? What is the game that has probably some of the most unsettling... just everything? What system is it on? You know, all that kind of good stuff. Or can you name the scariest game for each system? I don't know if I can name the scariest game for each system, but I'll give a couple of contenders, and I'll give my absolute, like, winner, like, the game that would win above all, though, if you're looking for horror games this Halloween. So, Brave Soldier, please help me. And she pushed me. She's beautiful. Yeah, I was gonna say, I have another surprise for you. Yeah, no, you don't. No. Quit throwing chicken at me. She's drinking. Jab them knees. Okay, I'm dead. Because I couldn't just brute force it. Can I start from here again? Can I start from here again though? Can I hit? Will it give me a continue? Can I have a continue from here? From where the bear is? Sadly, Yamoto-san is no more. Okay, that's all right. Well, they gave him a freaking... That's a... What? Game over... Okay, yeah, cool. Oh, crap. Okay, so... Can I just brute force this? Okay, there we go. This is... Oh, you can't stand on those rocks, I guess. Let me jump over. I'll just come over here. Can you spit fire that far? Nope. Can I block it? Apparently not. I wonder, do you spit fire from the very beginning? I don't know if its life bar comes back or not. Let's see. Can I just... No, that hurts. Still hurts. It still hurts? Yep, still hurts. Fire hurts, still hurts. Oh, oh, well, frick. Come on, honey badger. Okay, I wonder if I get infinite continues. That would be helpful if I do. I'm just gonna, try and keep my distance and poke. Poke a bunch. Alright, now I'm gonna move while the fire's the thing, because the fire can only go a certain distance. And poke some more. Okay, back. I think this might be the pattern, but I obviously am not doing very well with it because... Okay. Maybe what's drinking is probably what I'm supposed to be attacking. Oh, the rocks, I guess, will work too. Let's see. Poke a bunch, move. Still got me, but I'm okay with that. Okay, I'll wait. I screwed that up. Okay, so scary games for some recommendations if you haven't ever played them for scary games. I would highly recommend this is a Super Nintendo game. For Super Nintendo though, I would probably highly recommend. God frick that dang bear. All right, let's try again. Poke a lot, get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. I would probably recommend, if I were going to make a recommendation, I'd probably say Clock Tower for the Super Nintendo. English translation, they did not release an official one, so you'll have to get a reproduction cart with the English patch on it, or you'll have to play it as a ROM if you decide you want to. You're not going to be able to support human entertainment. I don't really think there's a legal way to do it, so to speak, in America. So if you want to play it, it is one of the best horror games, I would say, for the system. And that's where you get it. I would say that it may be the most creepy horror game for the Super Nintendo, period. That would be for me. So far, this game's not super creepy. It's definitely, I mean, it says it's a horror tale, but I mean, I guess the tale is just that you're a guy with a spirit can die so far. Okay. Can I break that bottle, I wonder? I mean, I'm doing damage. Can I just like... Oh, God dang it. Nope, I'm gonna die. God dang. I would say that if you were gonna play one for the NES, same situation. Japan kind of got the... What spazzing out? Japan kind of got the same deal there. They got a game called Sweet Home, which is, I believe... I think I get unlimited continues. I'm gonna try this a few more times. But if you're looking for a good game, Sweet Home was for the NES. It was Japan only. We didn't get it. America didn't get it. And if you're curious, as to what the credential for this particular game being scary is, it is that this was the game predecessor. My understanding is this the game predecessor for Resident Evil. It's an inventory management game. You get teams of people, and then they have to take pictures of frescoes or paintings, and it's RPG style. So unlike Resident Evil, where you're shooting things and actually have a little bit of kind of direct input over your character, in this one you're basically using menus to try and go through. Same situation. Finding a reproduction cartridge is probably the best way to support somebody in this case. Is I don't believe you can buy this one apart from reproduction or ROM. I don't believe you can get a U.S. issued copy. I just don't think they exist. So, I feel like I'm doing better this time. I don't know that I am, but I feel like I am. So that's what matters. I just do this a bunch. I'm in the way. I don't think you can hit me from here though. So if you get close enough, I can jump over. I didn't jump. It ate my input, or I screwed up probably. So I'd say that if you're looking for that, Sega Genesis actually has probably the most and the best horror games. Oh, okay, that's the farthest I've gotten so far, but I bet you that means new moves. Maybe not. I hope not. Okay, out of the way. I'm doing good though. I think. I don't know if that's the case, but I think I am. I did it. Did I do it, or is that a new move? I did it. It has to. Thank goodness. Oh, good. I'm glad I gave the translation. I would not have known what that meant. Cool. And then I get pacifier. Learned a fire spell. Oh, cool. Okay, this is really neat. This game's really cool. I've not really played it, but it said horror. So I looked through my library. I was like, all right, I'll grab that card, I guess, and, go from there. Okay, these are cool. This is neat. I don't know how that didn't hurt me. This is not going to be easy because the jump arcs are so odd. Is that a bug with a human face? It is. I always think it's really cool when they give human faces to, like, animals and make it, like, not in the cutesy anthropomorphic way, but, like, the horrific. That thing just smashes down on you. Oh, you can't even touch it. All right, whatever. I don't know, whatever. Okay, this thing takes way the frick too many hits. But so anyway, what I was saying is I think if you're looking for good horror games for those systems, if you're looking for the Sega Genesis actually has quite a few. If you're looking for like a frivolous, quote-unquote scary game, I would probably say Haunting, starring Poltergeist, is probably the most frivolous. You play as a poltergeist who's been wronged by this family and kind of goes back and his job is to continuously haunt and scare this family by taking possession of certain items in their home, scaring them, and then they all go out and they move, and it gets more and more difficult and to kind of stay corporeal, but to stay in the world of the living. The spikes are decently generous with their hurt boxes. They're not gonna be that generous. Oh, that is a mimic. Well, I thought that was a good thing. It's not. It's a mimic. Back to the catacombs. Here we go. Let's think. But yeah, if you're looking for frivolous, if you're not, Splatterhouse is always a good choice. I don't think anybody who's played or plays Splatterhouse will say don't play Splatterhouse. If you are wanting something creepy, that's a good one. If you are an Xbox 360 fanatic and you want to play that Splatterhouse, as long as you've not played the other ones, I think that's fine. If you've played the other ones, it does not stand up to the scrutiny that you will likely have for it. Cool. Let's think. I'll let that one slide. I'm playing a little cautiously because I don't know this game very well, but I am really liking it. This is pretty cool. I may play this in my free time. I also will let you know, for those of you who are curious, I'm not going to be doing full series on these, so next week will be a new game. The entire purpose is just to highlight really awesome, potentially under-the-radar horror games that are out there, so that's what the purpose of all this is. So next week will be another, another horror-themed game. Most likely. I say most likely, it will be. I don't know also how retro I can go, because the retro systems didn't really have a ton of great titles when it came to that. And I will say, do I have this? Oh, am I back to work? God dang it. Okay. If you're curious, wait a minute. Is this just a loop? Am I not supposed to be here? Oh, God. Okay. I got your game. Short jumps. All right. Haha. I get it. Whatever. Here we go again. With 4 fireballs to spare for no good reason. Oh, and I forgot about the bug. God dang this. This game is definitely tough. If you're a Castlevania person, then this is probably about there. This may be a little easier than like Castlevania 3. Let me just die here, I guess. I have a life with 2 full fireball bars. All right, so let's see. I've said Sega Genesis thus far. I've said, hold on. How did I change my direction in midair there? I guess you can do it, but you it's kind of a tight window. Let's see. Oh, no. I remember you. Find out that it lays eggs in your brain. I don't know. I couldn't really say for. I don't know how well I could say for the Sega Genesis what the best would be, but I'd say Splatterhouse is probably the classic grade. I'd stick with that. PS1. PS1 also has a really good rendition of Clock Tower, more point and click-esque, but really good. And of course, there's Resident Evil, there's Silent Hill. I mean, all of those are you can't really go wrong with those choices, I would say. So that would be my take. I would say probably you could go with a Silent Hill, you could go with a Resident Evil, you could go with a Dino Crisis, which is really great. A Parasite Eve if you wanted. There's a ton of good creepy games. D I think is pretty good. PS2, Fatal Frame, all the way. Fatal Frame 2 probably in particular, but all three of them are really good. Oh, what is this? The Isle of Macadamia? Uh-oh. It's a squirm. I don't know what these things are. Like blueberry wiggles? I don't like that thing. That thing turns as that reminds me of some of the objects in. I wish I remembered what the game was called. I can't remember what the game's called. It's a PC, old style PC game. So it's freeware. It's abandonware now. Actually, I believe you can play it for free on the My Abandonware site. I don't believe anybody can make any money off of it. I'll have to figure out what it is, and I may play that. I'm not really into. I love the PC easily has the most horror games and the most, I would argue, the most effective horror games. In fact, I would say the scariest game of all time is a PC title. And I won't play it, on the channel because some of the imagery on it is legitimately disturbing to see. If you want to watch it, you can look it up. I'll tell you the name of it in a bit, but for now, I'm just kind of going through. I'll build up to that because I think it's what I would say the legitimate most disturbing game, if not the scariest. You hear a rumbling. Yes, I do. Okay. Uh-oh, it's a I don't know. I'm just gonna keep poking you every time you land. Uh-oh, well that's not fair. That's 2 on 1. Oh, he made a fake one. That one only took 1 hit. This boss. Okay, well, I was about to say this boss isn't as hard as the previous one. It may still be accurate, but it doesn't make a difference now because it sure did kill me. But I feel like it'll be easier than the other one. I don't know that for a fact, but I feel like it will. And sadly, hold on, where is it? Emoto-san is no more, but if I continue, we should be okay. Okay. I do like this. This is more forgiving than Hagane. If anybody's ever tried to play Hagane, Hagane is an expensive Super Nintendo title. Literally, a copy of the game that is not reproduced will run you $700, maybe more. So repros are the way to go with that one, seeing as the people. But anyway, point being, another Japanese themed game that does not forgive you. Oh, I lost 1 fireball. God dang it. But it's not forgiving. You die, it's back to the beginning. And I do believe it has, I could be wrong, but I believe it's finite continues. All right. He's got to be hurting, right? Okay. All right. Oh God, I was friggin' okay. Let's see. So we're at PS2. I said Xbox. Call of Cthulhu's pretty good. Yeah, Call of Cthulhu is pretty good. I'd say that one's not a bad way to go. It's actually quite a few good horror titles. I really like Shattered Dreams, which is a Silent Hill entry. So I would say probably going that direction would be a good one. But they're okay. It's turned red. That's a thing I know that's good for me. I also know it didn't take a ton of hits after turning red to kill the other thing. Uh-oh. Poke some. Done. I can just kill that. Nice. That one wasn't as hard as the other one, in my opinion, because that was pretty good. The brown ones only took one hit. The ones that were made of dirt and rock. I learned a fire spell, but I didn't learn how to push the button to use it. So I got the hero's soul. Well, that's good. That's just an observation. That's like saying, congratulations. Now that you've defeated him, you've got the blonde hair. You're like, okay, but I had blonde hair. Or in this case, he has, I don't know, I'm sure his hair is jet black because of the big ponytail. My hair is blonde, or dirty blonde. Okay. Honestly, I think the levels are a lot harder than the bosses. I enjoy the boss fights more because it's not just throwing everything at you, but at the same time, it's a really fun game. I feel like that's a no-no, but I'm gonna go down there anyway. It's pretty cool. It looks like a village house. It's pretty neat, actually. So then where does that put us at? What was I at? What did I say? PS2, Fatal Frame, Xbox. So then we move on to the next systems, which I believe would be the Xbox 360 and the PS3. That's kind of tough because at that time the games were kind of becoming, I wouldn't say ubiquitous, but they were more... that was one whole screen right there. I got 2 more fireballs. I'll do this. Couldn't quite make it, but that's okay. The objective's not... There's a thing here, though, that gives me 2 more fireballs. Wait, there's another thing down here that gives me... Kibi So. Gives me a lot of life. Do I have to be down here to go? I do, but that was actually pretty easy. Am I already at the boss? I hope so. Uh-oh. It's more of those statue things. I don't want this. I don't want any of this. Nope, I don't like it. Don't like it. There's a room full of those statues and I'm not for it. I'm not about this. Those ones are gonna jump. That one's gonna jump, and then I'm gonna jump. I tried to jump, I got up there, I got scared, I just fell off. Let me try that again. Okay. So, what was I saying? I said PS3 and Xbox 360 would be difficult. I stand by that, because at that time, kind of games were coming out for both consoles at the same, so it's more of a matter of trying to find exclusives, which I think is going to be difficult. But if I had to pick games that I would find to be legitimately creepy, If I had to pick games that I would say are legitimately creepy, I would say... Can I just hit this button? No, I can't. I can't. Knock it off. I don't know how to use the fire spell. I don't know if it'd even work on stone. I would probably say the Condemned series are really good, and the First Fear is really good. Now, the Xbox 360 did get exclusive physical releases of the Fear 1 DLC, which we have, and it is called the Perseus Mandate, and there's another one, Operation something. I don't remember exactly. But anyway, those are pretty good, I guess. Fear 1's pretty good, I'd say. That's pretty good. And Condemned, Criminal Origins, or Bloodshot. Though the ending of Bloodshot does kind of make me go, ugh. No spoilers, just it's an ending where you really have to have been in a specific mood. No. Let me off screen. It wouldn't let me off screen. That was the issue there. So now I start all the way over here, which we know I can do. Not well, but I can do it. I would probably say, I'd probably say those games. Or Alice Madness Returns is a classic. Great. I love that game. The Alice games are great horror games, and I would say try them. But they're also very demented in a non-horror aspect, and so it's just really a matter of taste. There's a lot of great titles though, and that's kind of where the horror genre stepped up. I mean, there's that was kind of just before the big zombie. That was kind of just before the the big zombie craze. Now I'm gonna die in the statue room, and I'm gonna be no more again. I think the zombie craze, to me, I felt like the zombie craze came in at a real hot and heavy pace about 2010, 2011. And of course, the original Xbox and PS3 were 2006, 2007, respectively. Okay, we knew I was going to die there, but I should be able to respawn there in the continue, so I'm going to try that. As it stands, I would say probably... I don't know, I would say... I honestly would say try any of those. Oh, I'm no more again. Okay. Yeah, I would say try any of those. Just depending on what your tastes are. Let's jump into here. Okay. There's a ton of great horror games though. A lot of zombie games in that time. They came out with a couple of Silent Hills. Homecoming was one of them. They came out with, I mean, there's just a ton. There's a ton of horror games. Plus, you can play a lot of the classics. So I would say in that case, any of those would be fine. Then we move up to Xbox One, PS4, which honestly, I wouldn't say there's anything particularly exclusively scary. They did the remakes, I believe, which are pretty great. Let's just kill all these. Okay. It won't let me out, so I don't know what I'm meant to do there. I'll try it again, I guess, and then if I can't do it, I'll call it right there, and we'll just move on from there. But what if I hit these? What if I hit this? That's just the pause button. What if I hit this? I have this symbol. Wait, what did that even do? What if I hit this one? No, no, hold on, wait. I don't understand. It seems to be changing the symbol up top, but I still can't do anything about anything. All right, well, whatever. I'll just do this a bunch and we'll make it. So yeah, moving to the Xbox and PlayStations respectively, 4 and Xbox One, PS4, I wouldn't say there's anything exclusively scary. I wouldn't say there's anything really exclusively scary out there, and it does seem to me like a lot of those kinds of games kind of went out the window in favor of more story-orientated zombie or vampire. For example, vampire, depending on how you pronounce it. PS4 / Xbox One title. Very, very fun title. Not horror orientated at all, in my opinion. I think it's, to me, it felt very much story driven. I felt, and it's very good. It's really good, and I enjoyed it. But it does feel very much just like it's predominantly story. And so I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. I thought maybe kill them all. I can't seem to do that. Am I supposed to just kill that red thing that's following me? Maybe that's the answer. I don't know. I felt like I didn't lose that much life jumping through them. Maybe it's that red thing I'm supposed to kill. So I'm hoping. Otherwise, I'm just missing something, and that's also very probable. But it won't stick around. All right, well, fine. Cheap shot. So yeah, I would say for that, I'd probably pick something like Days Gone or you know, Days Gone's probably good. I wouldn't probably say vampire. And I can't go anywhere. Oh, I did a thing though that helped me stay up in the air. I can't do anything down here though. Wait, how did I do that? Wait, am I back at the goddamn very beginning? Wait, why am I back at the beginning? I don't understand what I did. Alright, one more try, I guess. I don't know what I did wrong. I think that red thing's supposed to die. But I don't know how to kill him because he's not staying where I can hit him. Which is smart when you think about it. So anyway, yeah, I would say probably like something like Days Gone. Layers of Fear is okay. And then the new Resident Evils, which aren't particularly scary. It's the same thing, but better graphics. I would go that route. I'm gonna try something. Okay, I don't know how, and this wasn't what I wanted to try, but I am clipped into the wall, and this red thing seems to be messing with me, or trying to, but I'm poking him. And he doesn't seem to be doing real good. Come on, guy. You can't hit me. You can come down here. You can. I don't know what you're trying. Yeah, you can hit me, but just one at a time. I'm okay with this. If I can kill him off. Go with it. Go for it. I'm cool with this. Come on. I'm just gonna move over here now. And then I'm gonna move over here. Yeah, you can't do anything to me now. I don't think. Oh well, you can do that, I guess. That's a pretty good move. I think I'm supposed to take him out. But I don't think I'm gonna die before he does. Nope, I died in the ground though. Well, there was that. Anyway, so I don't know. I would say that. Now we go to what would I consider the scariest game out there. And for that, I would say the PC is where you want to stick. Those games include Phantasmagoria and Phantasmagoria 2, The Seventh Guest. And what I consider to be the genuinely most disturbing game is a game called, it's from 1993, it's called Waxworks. If you get a chance, I highly, if you want a good, disturbing horror game, I highly recommend this one. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful time. We will see you next week.